So we know robots will take over. And that is why हमें चैट जीपीटी को कहना चाहिए प्लीज थैंक यू ताकि when they eventually do take over उनको पता हो we were one of the good ones. But what if I tell you कि when robots do take over, they might be lazy and all they want to do is binge watch and Netflix and chill and like watch everything on Amazon Prime and Hulu and Apple TV and like all of that instead of murdering and world domination, right? Hi everyone, my name is Penguin and I talk about books. My side quests are books that I'm reading on the side of the main books that I'm reading to use as a palate cleanser or to, get out of a rut. One of my side quests was reading All Systems Red by Martha Wells. The book was released in 2017 and it talks about this reality where robots are becoming sentient. That means they exhibit human like behavior and they have a conscience and everything, but they exhibit human behavior that is too much human behavior, which means they're lazy. And like the audacity that they have to do the work that they were built to do. I mean, corporate slave, I get paid to do this work, but do I want to do this work? No. So like something like that. So we are the stories about this robot who becomes sentient and all he wants to do is binge watch. He also knows that if he gets caught, they're going to, destroy him. And he doesn't want that because if he's destroyed, how is he going to watch his favorite space operas, right? So what happens is he keeps it a secret. He does his mission. He hates it. He tries to appear as much normal robotic behavior as possible, exhibit normal robotic behavior as much as possible, and go around with his day. But then what happens is he's on this mission, and then people find out, but they're like good people, and then something goes wrong, and yada yada yada. The first book ends with these people that he was on the mission with, taking custody of him and taking him with him and being like, oh, he's a free being and all of that. Before I talk about the end, one of the very good things about this book is how it's layered out. There are different types of people and how their rights vary from being full-time human to being like a hybrid human to being like a robot. And like you have different rights based off of what you are. It also talks about, colonization of different planets and how the rules and laws and regulations are being done. It talks about capitalism in a very larger scale. I mean, because it's spread across the universe now instead of just Earth. And so yes, so the first book ends with the robot who calls himself Murderbot because I mean, I think you should read the book to actually know why. But like, if you don't want to read the book, it's because he ended up killing like a lot of people by an accident, and that is why he calls himself Murderbot. So the book ends with him not wanting to go with these people because he feels like they're doing the exact same thing the other people were doing. Like, they're telling him what to do with his life. And he doesn't want that because that's what he has been told his entire life. So he runs away from the people who freed him. And I really like this plot twist. And currently, there are 7 books out there. I've read the first one. I cannot wait to read the next one. If you don't feel like reading the book, the series are out on Apple TV as well. So, you could give it a watch. I'm going to watch it and tell you how it differs from the book. Uh, but do let me know if you want me to do that in the comments. And yeah, do read All System Reds by Martha Wells and tell me what you think. And give me suggestions for more side quests.